Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Matheis, CEO and founder of the Agency Alliance. So I want to share a little bit of my story with you guys. A lot of you may or may not know how I got my start in this business, but I wanted to share it with you so you kind of know where I'm coming from here. So in 2005, I got out of the Air Force and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and I decided that I was going to jump into the real estate space. As many of you know, 2005, 2006, 2007 was what they call the golden years of real estate. Some amazing times, and I had a great run for a couple years there. And 2008 came and hit me hard, and I had to find a new path. And one of the guys that I was sending my clients to, that's an insurance agent, he said, "You know, Sean, I think you'd be great as an insurance agent. You ought to check it out." So that's exactly what I did, and I checked it out. And looked at a couple companies, ended up landing at one of the major companies, working under an agent. I figured I'd learn the business first. I would try to figure out and learn the ropes before just trying to learn how to run a business and how to learn the insurance space. It's a lot to learn as a new agent. I tell you what, I have a lot of admiration for those of you who come from a different industry straight into agency ownership. That's an amazing feat. And I would love to help you with that because I've been there. So after about 2.5 years working in Missouri, after I graduated college, I decided this was what I wanted to do as a career. I wanted to be a career agent. And so I ended up moving to Dallas, which is where I was from. And from there, I did another 1.5 or 2 with a very experienced agent, 26 years in the business, had 6 salespeople, and got to see that side. The first agent that I worked for was a TICA agent, brand new in the business. It was me and one other staff member and the agent, and so I got to see what that was like, and then I got to see the other end of what happens 26 years later after you've been in the business. So I got to see both sides as a team member of what that's like and gain that experience. And then I went out on my own in 2011 and started my own book of business. And this is right around the time when Facebook really started to make their advertising available to small business owners. And so I started taking some courses and I started playing around with Facebook. I saw a massive opportunity with being able to reach the masses and being able to reach thousands of people in a targeted way that other insurance agents just didn't know how to do. And so with a little bit of luck and a lot of trial and error, I cracked the code to generating exclusive leads on Facebook, and my business took off. So the first 6 months, I tried the old ways that corporate will teach you: door knocking, going to apartment complexes, and B&I meetings and chamber events, and hitting up my family and friends, and all of these archaic ways. Purchased internet leads. And after my first 6 months in the business, I realized this is no fun, and I am not gonna last like this. In fact, I was beating my head against the wall, wondering if I made the right decision here of starting my own agency. As a team member, I was making about 50 grand a year. I was one of the top team members, and life was okay. But now I'm in a commission-only situation, and this sucks, really sucked. And then that's when things started to turn around with the Facebook ads and generating leads. All of a sudden I started generating leads, and in my first 10-11 months I closed out with $1,085,000 in premium. My first before I even closed out my first year, I hit the $1 million mark. Huge milestone for me and my business. Really put me on the map in my company. I ended up being the #1 rookie agent in the entire company. Over 1,500 agents hired that year, and I was earned the Rookie of the Year title. Wrote more homeowners policies than anybody out there. So I also started playing around with running Facebook ads to generate home buyer and home seller leads for real estate agents and loan officer partners. That really changed the game for me in year 2. Year 1 was about generating leads for me. Year 2, I started generating leads not only for my team, but for my referral partners. And then I started dominating in the referral markets as well. So every top real estate agent, every top loan officer in the Dallas-Fort Worth area was sending me their clients. And I remained in the top 5 in the entire company, despite only having 13, 14 months, 24 months, 36 months in the business. I'm out selling teams that have been around 10, 15 years because I was able to leverage the power of social media, guys. No more buying internet leads, no more wasting money on mailers, standing at vendor booths and doing all this crazy door knocking and cold calling nights. I didn't do any of that garbage. And so then, 2013, I realized that I was on to something here. I sat on the board to roll out Hearsay at my company. I was leading podcasts for thousands of agents across the country, and I realized that I had something that other agents didn't know. I held on to something that they did not know how to do. And so that's when I started the Agency Alliance, and I started teaching insurance agents how to leverage social media to do exactly what I was doing, right? And so now I've got the Agency Alliance Insurance University, which is the #1 mastermind for insurance agents in the entire country. We've helped over 1,500 agents, captive, independent, small markets, big markets, rural markets, urban markets. It doesn't matter. I've helped agents all over this country with every carrier take their business to the next level. I've literally seen people's commission checks go from $4,000 and $5,000 a month to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month in less than 90 days. It is literally that drastic of a change that quickly when you can understand these strategies that we're teaching in our program. So I want to encourage you right now, click on the link, fill out the form, and have a conversation with us, guys. Upfront pricing, there's 2 membership levels. A silver level and a platinum level, $199 or $299 a month. That's it. No contracts, no commitments, no gimmicks, no strings. You stay if you're having a great time and you're growing your business. If you don't and you think it sucks, then you can get the hell out. I'm not interested in keeping you if it's not working for you. But listen, I've never had anybody tell me this doesn't work. It's never happened. 100% success rate. I've literally not had one person who said it doesn't work. Now I've had people who didn't do the work and didn't get results, but I've never had anybody that followed the step-by-step process that we teach, get on the coaching calls and be able to tell me that legitimately I cannot generate leads in my market. Doesn't happen. We do one-on-one coaching every Tuesday. We do mastermind calls on Thursdays. You'll be part of a private Facebook group, 24/7 access to all the content and material, guys. It literally is the best value in the marketplace. You're talking about writing one policy a month. One policy a month from the strategies that we teach pays for the platinum level. One household pays for the platinum level. One policy pays for the silver level, guys. You can't afford not to be part of this group. I look forward to working with you, having a conversation with you, seeing you on the other side. Click the link. Let's have a conversation. Check out the website. Let's get rocking and rolling. Let's make 2018 the best year of your agency yet.